Start.
So today is 8 July 2022, and today we're going to talk about something very interesting: planes versus heat. So, why planes cannot take off in hot weather? Well, because the intensity becomes very low. Okay, because the air density becomes very low. Like example, you're taking off a 737. You're taking off a 737 out of Dubai. So Dubai is extremely hot. Let's imagine 200 degrees. Although that's not the proper temperature, because it doesn't go up until 200. But I'm just giving you an example. So when the plane is moving, the engines are at full power, the plane is moving, but still it's not lifting off. Why? Because the air density is very low, and when the air density becomes low, the wings do not have enough air to work with. Wings should have air to work with so that the plane can lift up in the air. Same as the engine. If there is no enough air density, engines will also not have good air to work with. Means there will be less air on the wings and on the engines. So in small airports like Lukla Airport, like I talked about Tenzing Hillary Airport long time ago, the small runway size of the airport. So in these airports, it might be a little bit problem and risky. But Dubai Airport, New Delhi Airport, some international airports have big runways. So they build enough runways so that they cannot worry. Taking off is also not risky. Landing is also risky too, because when you land the plane, when you stop the plane, you have to apply the brakes. But in hot weather like that, if you apply the brakes, it will overheat and catch fire. Okay, so you only have reverse thrusters from the engine. But if the air density is very low, your reverse thrust will not also work much. So you will have to overheat your brakes and stop the plane, and that is very, very, very risky. It may result in a fire in the cabin. So there are lots of risks for taking off at the afternoon, because afternoon is the most hottest time of day in Dubai. Okay, and I request airlines that they take off in the morning or at night time, because at night time the temperature is not that high, so the chances of taking off are 10% or 100%, because there is not enough high temperature. In the morning also the air is just heating up, so there is not enough temperature. But in the afternoon the temperature goes high, so that's why you should not take off in the afternoon and take risks.